Welcome to Broken News. And the world is preparing to say goodbye to the United States of America. After a good run of almost 250 years, the democratic nation-state will close down today. Our reporter has more.
Well, it feels like this moment has been coming for quite some time, and now, finally, here it is. There were...
Welcome to Broken News. And the world is preparing to say goodbye to the United States of America. After a good run of almost 250 years, the democratic nation-state will close down today. Our reporter has more.
Well, it feels like this moment has been coming for quite some time, and now, finally, here it is. There were, of course, signs from the start it was all going to go tits up, having a temper tantrum early on and kicking the British out when we were doing an excellent job, choosing to drive on what is absolutely and obviously the wrong side of the road, and unilaterally removing the letter U from perfectly good words. But don't even get me started on aluminum. It was, in many ways, a life well lived. A nation that brought so much to the world. Big cars, big medical bills, Broadway, Bourbon, Beyonce, Boeing, the Brooklyn Bridge, and barbecue braised brisket. But there were troubles in this nation's history too, when it shot two of the good presidents and none of the bad ones, did a lot of war at ethnics for ages, created its own unfathomable sport which lasts forever and consists mainly of adverts, and of course the mind-boggling culinary crime biscuits and gravy, which in the UK is a sexy game for young hot public schoolboys. Over the years, the land of the free and the home of the brave became the land of the batshit and the home of the what the fuck are you doing, stop shooting at me, where did you even get that gun, you're 12 years old. It seemed like the writing was on the wall. There have been attempts to save Uncle Sam, most recently a half-assed reboot in 2020 led by a man so old his social security number is 4, and then, after his batteries ran out last year, giving his replacement just 4 days to win an election. That last throw of the dice, surprisingly, didn't work. So we say goodbye to the USA. A sad day for many, although some say they could care less, which doesn't make any sense. It's couldn't care less. Just think about it for a second. Back to you.
Thank you. What a lovely story. That's all from Broken News. You're up to date.
Good evening, everybody, and I do hope everybody is very, very well, and welcome to my Friday frolic. And yes, goodbye to America. It's been lovely knowing you. It's been absolutely wonderful, but unfortunately, now the American dream is dead, as our Trumplthinskinned as one says. Anyway, let's have a who's in the chat, and welcome to my Friday frolic, where we spend an hour or two just taking the piss out of people who shouldn't be taken seriously, but unfortunately we are. And the reason why we do it on a Friday is because it's Friday and it's the weekend. And so anyway, good evening, my good friend May Running Mead. Yes, May Running Mead, Billy Kershaw. Yes. Yeah. How you doing, my good friend? And Reagan Elite, if you're not subscribed to Reagan Elite, what you're doing with your life, you'll be well informed. Not like here, I make silly noises and do silly things just for a good giggle on a Friday. But but if you're not subscribed to Reagan Elite's channel, subscribe and give him some love. And good evening to one of my fantastic moderators, Mad Monk 33. Good evening, my good man. Hope you well. Give my moderators a good thumbs up because they do sterling work for my channel anyway, especially on a Friday when we do our Friday frolic. And God's last sis, good evening, my lovely daughter. Hope you're well. Eddie Wolf, hope you're well. Hope you've had a lovely day and a lovely weekend as well. Jeannie Bottle, good evening as well. And Simon says 55. Hope you're well, my good friend. Hope you've had a lovely day. Frederick Roth III, good evening, my good man. Hope you're very, very well. And yes, Leapshin, hope you're well. Hope you're very, very well. Hope you've had a lovely day as well. And I think we have pretty much everybody at the moment. So, what I'll say without further ado, let's get us all organised. Let's just say for the, it's been pretty quiet on the political world, hasn't it? Good evening, Ben Shaw. Hope you're well. Hope you're very, very well, my good friend. Hope you've had a lovely day. But yes, it's been a very, 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 very quiet week. Nothing's happened much in America, has it? You know, the orange one has taken to power like a duck to water, and he's uniting the country, and he's making sure that everything is running like a. Yes, thank you, my good friend Simon said. But yes, he's making sure it's running like a finely tuned, well-oiled machine, isn't it? Yes. Yes. Good evening, Oreo. Hope you're well. And yes, good evening, boss. Hope you're well. Hope you've had a lovely day. Hope you're going to have a lovely weekend. Let's just say, this Saturday, I will not be anywhere near as absolutely trousered as I was last Saturday. Absolutely well-oiled I was. But yeah, it was worth it. Played top of the league, and we absolutely trounced them 3-0. Oh, what a game and all. Played them off the park. Yes. But playing away tomorrow, away at Wimbledon. Going to be a tough game, but won't be going, unfortunately. Bit too far away from me. But anyway, less of the football. That's not what you're here for. We're just here for a good giggle and a good laugh. Because, like, in times like this, if you don't laugh, you'll absolutely cry, won't you? Oh dear, we are so screwed. But anyway, the Miller kicked off saying, "Oh, tell me about it. Oh, tell me about." Do you know what I was doing, Ben Shaw? About 10 o'clock in the morning, I was drinking Moretti and a full breakfast, and a full breakfast as well, and yes, I'll try. Yes, yeah, I will try and be more like that. My lovely Tom Finney. Hope you're very, very well. Hope you're very well. Yes, quite rightly, Mad Monk. Get my business head on. Terrible shill I am, yeah. Give us a like and a sub. Give us a like and some love. And, because all helps, doesn't it? But anyway. But like, as I say, you know, since he's been into power, we've seen a lot of MPs, you know, who basically, you know, said, you know, got onto Twitter, you know, once he'd lost power, our orange one, they decided to tell our orange one what they really think of him. Well, you know, basically telling the truth. And now he's back into power. They're all beep, 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 beep. This vehicle is reversing. This vehicle is reversing. Beep, beep. That's what they're basically doing. You know, oh, no, my words that I wrote on my Twitter feed have been totally taken out of context. And like the person who said, will say, yeah, but it says on here, that orange tit is a bit of a cunt. No, that you're taking it totally out of context. But our Deputy Prime Minister, no, it's not. I've been talking about the wrong one. Well, we can always go back. But our Deputy Prime Minister, she's been having none of it. Absolutely having none of it. So, yes, our Angela Rayner versus the orange one. Take it away, Deputy Prime Minister. Don't hold back.
All right, it's me, Andrea. Now, I'm just sending a quick message to all the people out there because I've been getting a lot of backlash, right, online at the moment on the socials because apparently a video of me is resurfaced from, like, I don't know, 2020 or something when I was talking on the TV about Donald Trump, right, because it's been his inauguration and all that. And apparently I said that Trump's an absolute buffoon, right? Now, look, I just want to say, I want to do some fact checking here and make sure that everyone's got the facts because I know that a lot of people, you know, with the meta platforms and that are all like getting on top of that stuff, right? So I just want to say I'm sorry to the people for misleading you. I shouldn't have said that. I take that back. I'm a politician. I do my best, right? And, you know, in the past I've said things how they are, right? But I take it all back. I shouldn't have said it, right? What I meant to say was that Trump is an absolute face and I'm gonna man, all right? So there, all right. See you later.
Yes, exactly. And Angela Rayner, don't mince your words. Just tell us what you really think. Yes, just tell us what you really think. Well, in my 20s, I'd have been doing the same, but not now. I get closer to 50. Yes, yes. What do you think of Labour's plans to develop Manure's ground? Is it fair for taxpayers to go to one club? Is that the brown land that you're talking about? Yeah, exactly, Aureo. Grovelling, spineless MPs. Yes, exactly. Yes, our Deputy Prime Minister, she didn't mince a word. She just told him what he really thought. But yes, twat is mine. But yeah, much love to our fantastic Noreen Skinner. She's brilliant, and she does a fantastic Angela Rayner, doesn't she? Got her to a T. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I love it. Beep, 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 beep. Yes, exactly. Don't mince your words. But well, as I say, we'll go back a bit of a minute because look, got a bit of fair footage of yes, she is Frederick Roth. Yes, she's absolutely brilliant, hilariously funny, absolute comedic genius. But yeah, good evening, Suzanne DW. Hope you're well. Hope you've had a fantastic day, and hope you have a fantastic weekend. As say with you, good evening, Alma Frith. Hope you're very, very well. Yes, good evening. Yes, and hope you're very, very well. But yes, our Andrea, or is it Angela Rayner? She doesn't mince her words, as she gets stuck right in. Great leadership with it. Yes, that's it, Ario. Totally agree. Yes, yes. our special relationship with the US proper down the shitter. Yes. Yes, our Deputy Prime Minister's proper dropped a dead otter here, hasn't she? But we've got some rare footage. Rare footage of the inauguration, where let's just have a bit of a good evening, Dennis Perry. So hope you're well. Hope you're very, very well. But I hope you've had a fantastic day. But this is where we get to see a bit of the fantastic music that was on show at the inauguration. Let's just say it didn't go well. Take it away.
Shout out to my inauguration nation. Tonight, unlike the immigrants, we are inside. Hi, Mark Zuckerberg. What up, my Android? I see you chirping. Woo! Man, trying to see that freedom of speech. He just met her. And my brother Jeff Bezos, looking for that hairline. Takes 2 to 3 working days to arrive, my guy. Man should have got it on point. Everybody grab a gal. With or without consent, it's a Trump rally, people. Where my democracy tampering billionaires at? Woo! My guy's hitting the human.
Get them lighters on out there.
What we do? Oh,
and they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there.
Yes, Elon, a huge hit there. So, who wants to hear Snoop Dogg drop the charges like they're hot?
Good evening, Barbara Lansbury. Hope you're very, very well. Yes. Looking for his hairline. Yes. I can just hear my daughter in the next room, which is absolutely giggling away. Yes, she's proper giggling away. Good evening, Niggy Burke. Hope you're very, very well. Yes. Oh, love and peace. Yes, same to you, my good man. Hope you're very well, and hope you have a... And hope you've had a fantastic day as well. Hope you have a lovely weekend. But yes. Yes, what a fantastic inauguration there. It was sort of like, you could say, a little bit of the calm before the storm. I shall be heard. Yes. But yeah, it's may gravy be onion Iggy. Yes. Yes. Anyway, let's. But anyway, lunatics are running the asylum. I totally agree. Good evening, Alistair Kerr, another one of my fantastic moderators. Oh, no worries about it, my good friend. No need to step on the naughty step. Not an ounce of it. I won't have a word of it. You do a lot for my channel. So, no, get off that naughty step and come and sit with us and let's have a bit of a good giggle. But yes, give us some love and thumbs up for another one of my fantastic moderators. Does a lot for this channel, because like him and Mad Monk and Jow, I won't be able to do stuff like this without them. Yes, I'm a loony, but I don't run anymore. Totally agree. Drives. Yes, quite right actually. Yes, Simon says yes. Drive safely. And if anybody says what are you giggling at while you're driving, I say I'm just watching the Friday Frolic. Get yourself on that channel and watch it, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. But yes, after the wonderful, the calm before the storm, the inauguration, let's just say that the new government, that the new government have quite quickly taken to task in making America great again. And let's just say, what could possibly go wrong?
Holding her is dangerous. Word of this gets out, it could generate sympathy for the rebellion in the Senate.
Bill, what I said, including my remarks right afterward, she said it was very unfair the way the media...
She'll die before she'll tell you anything.
You've known me for a long time, Bill. I do get along with people. I deal with foreign countries. I've made a lot of money dealing against China. I've made a lot of...
plans are not aboard this ship, and no transmissions were made.
I just released my financials, and people were amazed at how good they are. They're great. And I did something, I employ thousands of people. I employ, I don't know if you saw it, but the Nevada poll just came out, and it was fantastic. I'm a very, very strong believer in Christianity and religion, but...
Don't try to frighten us with your sorcerer's ways, Lord Vader. Your sad devotion to that ancient religion has not helped you conjure up the stolen data tapes, or given you clairvoyance enough to find the rebels hidden.
I deal with foreign countries. I've made a lot of money dealing against China. I've made a lot of money dealing against many other countries. I have a great relationship. In a Business Week poll, they said, who do you most prefer? They talked about...
Vader, release him.
Guarantee you I would have had him out.
Our system is supposed to be devoid of human forms.
Whoa! The rebels.
My lord, there are so many uncharted settlements.
You don't have to be a total genius to figure this out, even though I am a genius, okay? I'm more militaristic than anybody in this room, just so you understand. I'm really good at war. I love war in a certain way, but only when we win. By the way, when was the last time we won a war? The border is a disaster, Bill.
My lord, the field is strong enough to deflect any bombardment.
I love Mexican people. I have a tremendous relationship. I also respect Mexico. But what they're doing to us in trade, first of all, they're killing us at the border. They're taking our jobs, they're taking our manufacturing, and they're taking our money.
Yes, my lord.
The fleet has moved out of light speed and we're preparing to...
You're fired.
Lord Vader.
If you like your steak, you'll absolutely love Trump steaks. Trump steaks are the world's greatest steaks, and I mean that in every sense of the word. Trump steaks are by far the best tasting, most flavorful beef you've ever had.
What about Leia and the Wookiee?
And the Sharper Image is the only store where you can buy them.
That was never a condition of our agreement, nor was giving hand to this bounty hunter.
Until now, you could only enjoy steaks of this quality in one of my resort restaurants or America's finest steakhouses, but now that's changed. Today, through the Sharper Image, you can enjoy...
This deal is getting worse all the time.
Oop. There's President Musk. Yes, there's President Musk. Yes, they voted for Trump, then they got Musk.
Thanks, my friend. The last poll just came out, as you saw, we're leading. I think it's all about competence. It's about leadership. I really am competent. I'm going to find a general who's so good, who's so mean and so smart. I don't want just mean, I want mean and smart. I know a lot of tough guys, but they're stupid. One of the magazines recently, very nice, said I'm a world-class businessman. It's true. I built a great company. I get along with everybody. We're going to build a wall.
Yes, use the Schwartz. Yes, I have to say I'm in quite agreement when Alistair says it'd have been better if they'd used Spaceballs. Absolutely spot on. Yes, yeah, I totally agree. This is totally disrespectful to Lord Vader. Absolutely, I totally agree, Reagan Elite. Spot on. It should have been Lord Helmet, because let's be honest. Because let's be honest, Lord Vader in the end up sure he did have compassion, whereas clearly Ardonna has no compassion for his sons, for either of his sons whatsoever. It's all what's best for our Trumplthinskinned, you know, our Don Mussolini. Yes. No. Now. Yeah. Exactly. Spaceballs big helmet would have been. Yeah, would have been better. Yeah, I'm quite agree that'd have been absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. God lasses, because we'd actually. I'm sure we have that on DVD, don't we? I'm sure we have. Yes, it's absolutely hilarious film. Yes, and guess who's in the room? The legend that is the one, the only, the best ranter on YouTube, and that is David McGuinness from the two Davies. If you're not subscribed to their channel, oh, you've got to do it. Absolutely a wealth of knowledge and a wealth of information. And if you're very, very lucky, you get to watch one of the best ranters on YouTube, giving it hell for leather and putting the world to rights. The one and only David McGuinness. Subscribe to the two Davies. They're absolutely brilliant. Yes. Yes, exactly. Use the sword. Yes. I always remember that little bit at the end, you know, where they're having that big, massive fight, and then and he says, yes, may the best man win. Put it there. And the clown fell for it, didn't he? Yes, Emperor Putin. Yes, good evening, badgers. Yeah, cheers for that, Mad Monk. Yes, as I say, if you've not subscribed to the two Davies, make sure you do, because you'll be in for a treat. Because, like as I say, there's always a wealth of knowledge, and you'll learn something, especially if you're a fan of independence. But
this one? This is an executive order.
Shut up. But yes, and so I'm just getting myself all organised there. But as I say, as you can see, the American, the president running the government, it's like a well-oiled machine. Nothing can possibly go wrong whatsoever. And they are running it like nobody's business. There are no problems happening in America whatsoever, as you can possibly tell. And like as I say, as I say, when it came to he's been flown in and had his inauguration, you know, that was good evening, Scott. My good friend, hope you're very, very well. Good evening, hope you're absolutely fighting fit, fine and dandy, and you've had a lovely day. but like as I say, so when he was flown in, he didn't waste any time in making sure that they got the country starting on the best footing, as they went to making sure that they are making America great again. And he started with his executive orders, and some of them, I think, they sounded quite sensible.
This one? This is an executive order authorizing this year's presidential diaper budget. It also authorizes you to reuse President Biden's old diapers, which were only lightly used. That's just number one, sir. This is an executive order allowing American citizens to relieve themselves in the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool.
That's a big one.
Yes, sir.
People have wanted to do this for years.
Mr. President, will you personally be using the reflecting pool as a bathroom?
Could happen. Stranger things have happened.
This is an executive order outlawing skateboarding.
Okay, that's a big one.
This is an executive order authorizing Americans confronted by DEI or wokeness to fly away by flapping their arms.
So you also
That's a big one. You know what that allows you to do? That means you can do whatever you have to do to get out of that problem. And we do have that kind of an emergency.
Yes, sir.
This one?
This is an...
Yes. So he's not wasted any time in getting America back on its feet and making America great again. Yes, I totally agree, Reagan. Yeah, Tony Hawk is well screwed now. What's he going to do with his life if he's not allowed to go skateboarding? And good evening, Steve Binning. I've just arrived at the pub and got a pint. Good on you, lad. I'll be having a bit of a beer later on, as I'll be having a couple of liquid refreshments to chill out and relax. So won't be. Oh no, it is Dave McGuinness. Hope you have a good day at work and have no problems. But if I don't see you, have a lovely weekend and take care, my friend. And hope you enjoy the rest of the show. Yes. My brain cells are fighting for third place right now. Yes, especially when I do hope that them diapers that he'll be using, that they're still the top quality ones that it'll be using after President Biden has finished with them. I hope they're still in good quality, Nick, you know. But as I suppose when it comes to Doge, government efficiency, that's probably one of the first steps. Yeah, Trump, daft vapor, yeah, absolutely. Back at you, Yorkie, lovely. Yeah, I thank you very much. That's been my day. Thank you for that. Thank you very much for that, Scott. Yes. By the way, Steve Benning, what pint have you got? Is it something really nice? So I've been. It's either for me a Madre or a Moretti. You know, yeah, that cheap foreign muck. None of that John Smiths and Tetleys for me. It's got to be that European stuff. Yes, I'm a traitor to my country because I drink European beer. Yes, I'm surprised all my Brexit friends haven't reported me and to have me hung, drawn and quartered and then beheaded and have my head stuck on Traitor's Gate for not drinking English shit beer. Yeah, the rise of the Cumberland. Oh, Stella. I don't mind it, but it's Stella. It's one of them where you can't have too many of them, can you? Or else you'll end up fighting with anybody next to you. But like, I don't mind a Stella now and again, but don't have too many of them because I'll either be absolutely comatose or I'm Yes, absolutely. Yeah, dirty Stella. Daily has confirmed he's indeed woke. Yes, I'm officially a wokie. And I try not to tell my friends at City because then they'll try and disown me. but like I've seen as though that now that that the Republican Party are now running America like a well-oiled machine. Wait, there is another one of the Republicans doing her bit. Yes, no, DB, I'm a civilized drinker. Yes, Yeah, well, you wouldn't have seen that from me last Saturday after we'd annihilated Walsall. I was proper 3 sheets to the wind. But anyway, seems as though now that Donald Trump is now making America great again, another one of his minions, Lauren Boebert, was doing her bit to make America great again, where she's basically sorting out the important parts of what makes America great again. Take it away, Lauren.
Hey everyone, Lauren Boebert, Congresswoman here, and I just found out that there is a man in the women's restroom here in the Capitol building. So let's go get him out ourselves, because I like to take a hands-on approach, because Lauren Boebert, Toilet Police, is on the mission. Hey you! Yeah, you with the glasses. You're not supposed to be in here. You're a man! Get on out of here! Excuse me? What, are you just gonna repeat everything I say? Get out of here! You're a man! Whoops. Okay, so turns out only ladies in that restroom. That was just a case of mistaken identity, and it will not happen again. I apologize.
Yes, I do apologise. Oh, what an idiot I am. I've just realised, yes. I just put it on mute because I wanted to blow my nose, and the last thing you want to do is when while you're hearing the wonderful comedic prowess of Maggie Reed, you hear me going and stuff. So anyway, so I do apologise about that. So I did mean to take it off mute, but because it was a bit of a short one, it threw me off. So I do apologise. Yes, I've just realised. Never mind. But like I was saying, yes, as I say, it was. Yes, they call it wife beater. Yes, I have heard that term said before. Quite rightly, 3-0. Billy Kershaw, it was magnificent, and that's the reason why I was absolutely 3 sheets to the wind. But yes, but anyway, as I did say earlier, it's good evening, wake up and smell the roseberries. Hope you're well and fine and dandy. Hope you've had a nice day as well, and welcome to my Friday frolic again. So I didn't know that David Beckham drinks it as well. Yes. So it must be okay. Yes, I'm getting a load of messages saying, you're on mute. Yes. Yes, that's right. After finally coming out as woke, I've come out the closet. I'm a rampant woker. Yes, I've managed to defeat the woke mind virus. Quite right, so technically, it wouldn't be if he didn't have any issues. Yes, I did have issues. I've also got tissues as well. You were just bleeping out. Yes. No, I've just yes, I've just made an absolute idiot of myself. Never mind. Sounds like Trump filling in his diaper. Probably is, actually. Good evening, Phil McCracken. Seeing your mouth moving and the glorious words of Carl Sagan coming out. I thought wow, it has got deep. Turns out I had another page open and you were muted. Bring on the fart jokes. Yeah. Oh, dear. Yeah, dad rhyming. Absolutely. But yeah, good evening, Phil McCracken. Hope you're very, very well. And welcome to the disaster area that is my Friday frolic. Oh. It happens every time, you know. I think, right, better blow my nose, mute it, and do the all them funny noises, and then I forget to unmute myself, wittering away like a complete prat that I am. But never mind. But yes, that's the height of Lauren Boebert's political prowess. To check women's toilets to make sure that there are no men in women's clothes loitering in them. They're fucking idiots, aren't they? Absolute, complete morons, aren't they? The asylum have the lunatics have well and truly taken over the asylum, aren't they? Oh dear, but oh dear. As I say, we do live in interesting times. But as I say, but the thing is, we do have a bit of a news break for you, where we do have the new President of the United States finally meeting is it the Mayor of of California, or is it Senator of California, Gavin Newsom? Well, let's just say, you get the feeling. I get the feeling the meeting went very well.
Don't you punch me!
Yeah, you can tell they're getting on very, very well, can't you?
Punch me!
Yeah, you can tell they're getting on very, very well. Look at him. Governor, that's it. Yeah, cheers for that, Frederick. Yes, he's clearly he's clearly putting our President Trump in his place. When I first saw that, I just had to fall about laughing. The wonders of AI. Yes. As you can tell, that the meeting went well, and now he's put our exactly, because that's it. That's my face right now. I'll just try to work out what that. Just try to work out what that emoji is. But yeah, I had to fall about laughing when I saw that. I just thought it was very, very funny. As you can tell on the Friday Frolic, it's intelligent political insight that you all come for. But yes. But let's just say this is what you class. Let's spare a thought for America, because if you're in the chat and you're from America, always remember that this guy's vote is worth the same as yours. Take it away, MAGA.
Well, it's cold outside. Really cold. It's like -10. Let's see if my tongue sticks. Let's see. Where is she at? There we go. Well, it's cold outside.
Yes. That's MAGA for you. Yes. Just think, his vote is about the same, is worth about the same as yours. Yes, quite right. Yes. I can tell he'll be an absolute. He'll be what? Guarantee he'll be. His political intelligence will be invaluable, won't it? Yes, it kind of reminds me of that film. Remember Dumb and Dumber? Oh, look, eyes. I'm sorry to do that to you, Frederick Roth, but the inflatable baby romp is actual too big. It should have been a balloon size. I would probably say stupid decision, Ghost. Yes, and lack of brain cells maybe none. I would probably say none. I would you say nothing but dust between the ears, but you get the feeling that the dust had probably vacated between the ears years ago. Is that the new Secretary of Homeland Defense? Yes. You've also got, always noticed the Billy Ray Cyrus hairdo at the back. Clearly, all business up front, pie down the back. Yes. There are a few like it where I live. Yeah, Central Intelligence Agent. Yes. What? Like I just say, what were they thinking over there? You probably are, Lister. Yes, that's an insult to Dust. Yes, you're probably right. Dust, will you accept my humble apology for insulting you, for even thinking that you would even show any interest of settling between this man's ears. Pick for Trump's pick for Canadian but yes, that's there. But you can tell that's MAGA's way of saying that there is no global warming. Yes. Good evening, Evans Pierre. Hope you're well. Hope you're very, very well. Hope you've had a lovely day. And I hope you have a fantastic weekend as well. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. But yeah, those who think critically in America, this is what you're up against. Yes. But as I say, when it comes to American satire, I do love little excerpts from the Daily Show, and I saw this little bit and it made me chuckle. It's got the Democratic rebrand is here, courtesy of Triumph the insult comic dog. And very, very funny.
If we want to win next time, we have to build a bigger tent. Sometimes it's just with language, okay? So if we want to get Republicans, what about if we rebrand climate change as climate transitioning? Okay? Then Republicans will want to stop it. There you go. I can feel Ben Shapiro hedging already. So you're a young person. I feel like the young people need to understand what's going on better. What's your message to young people who only get their news from social media?
It's important to organize. Join an organization.
Already too complicated,
okay.
sorry.
All right.
Trump has Elon Musk. We need our own world's richest person who can buy an election. So I've been looking for billionaires, and you're one of the few people here who doesn't look like you came from a smash and grab from Marshall's. I feel like you might be one of those billionaires who dresses like a slob, so no one can tell he has money. You're sure you're not a billionaire genius? How many rockets have you launched this year? And I'm talking about real rockets, not the drones you fly over your neighbor's yard while she's sunbathing. People aren't going to take you seriously wearing pussy hats from 2016, okay? We got to armor up. Show them we don't want to be screwed with right now.
Okay, what do you got?
Okay, it's time for the pube hat. Put that on.
Oh boy, all right.
This is what democracy looks like.
Are the pubes organic?
Of course they're organic. And they're farm-raised.
Farm-raised, organic?
Farm-raised, yes. We run a no-kill pube farm.
Good. Are there genetically modified organisms in the...
Just put the f***ing hat on! Now, see, this is for the more discerning. That's the landing strip pube hat.
Thanks for the hat.
You'll get the attention this way.
Okay. The attention we want? You're a very bad dog.
Look, the Washington Monument is already aroused. See?
I dare you.
Nice job.
Good evening. Good evening, Eric Davis. Hope you're very, very well. Oh dear. Fucking window licker. Yes. New head of health and safety at police offices licking the post into shape. He most certainly will. Absolutely, Phil McCracken. Massive congratulations on getting your first wage from your new job. Went from weekly to salary pay and haven't had a wage from 23rd of December. Change jar was empty. Well, I'm glad to see you've got all that sorted out, my friend. Because we don't go to work for fuck all, do we? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, Frederick. Absolutely. Brilliant. Good evening, Andrew. I hope you're very, very well. Yes, Alistair, yes. Oh, the monument's aroused. Oh. Oh dear, that made me chuckle. Put the fucking hat on. Oh. Oh, but yeah, he's funny, ain't he? That say that old bloke. How many rockets have you put? And I'm not talking about them drones that you put up into your next door neighbour's garden when they're naked. Or when they're sunbathing. Oh dear. Good evening, Joe. Hope you're very, very well. And another one of my fantastic moderators. Without them, I won't be able to do what I do. Oh dear, but that was so funny. Like, but like, as we can see, yes, it's not far wrong though. If we went want to appeal to the headbangers. Yeah, probably right, actually. but yes, but like, let's just say, just for argument's sake, let's just say if Kamala Harris had won the presidency and won it like that, and let's just say, how would you think Fox News would react and act if, let's just say, Kamala, after winning the presidency, had have acted this way? Yeah. As I say, can you imagine how Fox News, or is it Newsmax, would have acted if Kamala Harris had have been acting like that? Yes. Trump is raising swords like that Tory woman, Penny mod something. Yes. Yeah, Poundland Penny. Yes. Absolutely. Fox News. My jaw's getting sore. No big smile and chuckles. I'll try not to. I will try, but I cannot guarantee it. The soldier is yes. Yes, I that was one thing I did pick up on. That was something I'm thinking. And I picked up on that because I'm sure she's thinking, what the fuck is he doing? He's a fucking idiot. And yes. Yeah. When does committee meetings start again? There's more information. I've got a few on the go. I've got some videos for next week. Because I think there's a few. I've got a few on the Home Affairs Select Committee meeting where a certain Alexis J is there, and it's very, very enlightening. Now, and I've got one on. I've got a bit of a belter from the Housing and Local Government Committee, where there's a bit of a ding dong between Russian Ariali and a certain Tory MP called Lewis Cocking. Now, no disrespecting of the name. This is a serious Conservative politician whose name deserves respect. But yeah, like as I say, if Kamala Harris had have acted anywhere like that, can you imagine what Fox News would have been? They would have been absolutely losing it big style. But because it's this complete utter pancake, he just gets treated to a different standard, innit? Yeah, he's a homophobe, but yet it's one of the gayest things I've seen in it. Just yes. Yeah, because like she's thinking, absolutely, she's there thinking, what the fuck is this nonsense? Right.
The guy is a Fruit Loop.
You're not wrong. I was going to say, I did say this, save this. I was wondering whether I should put this in, but we all love Marina Purkiss, don't we? She's absolutely brilliant. And I've got to still remember a couple of years ago when I remember I was on Max's Christmas special, and I remember going on, I'm looking at all these people and I'm thinking, these people have been on telly and doing all... yeah, now that Tory name, Alan Bastard, came to mind. God, me, that programme was just absolute genius, wasn't it? But like, I was sat there, there's Gemma Ford there, there's Femi, and there's Marina Purkiss, and there's this silly sod up in Bradford, with these big names, and I was thinking, I felt a little bit, well, I won't say intimidated, but I just felt, should I really be here? But yeah, good evening, global citizen. Hope you're well. And yeah, what a batshit show of a week it's been. Happy Brexit anniversary. Absolutely. Marina Purkiss, yeah, she's a brilliant commentator. But yeah, I was sat there and I'm sat there thinking, should I be with these people? They've probably forgotten more than I'll ever know. But this was just brilliant, wasn't it? This is absolutely brilliant because, you get to, this is hilariously funny watching these two utter complete bell taps try to say, oh yeah, the orange one across the pond, he's a trustworthy person. But let's watch the wonderful Marina Purkiss just absolutely put these pair of clowns in the place. Go get them, Marina.
The guy is a Fruit Loop. He will do whatever benefits him.
But he's the most powerful person in the world, so we've got to work with him. What do you think, Albie?
Yes, I think we have to trust the American president. This is a very serious question that we're asking here, because essentially what Marina is saying is that we should ditch the special relationship.
Did not say that.
Because she didn't.
And she didn't, did she? It is just a prat, isn't it?
She didn't like the result. She didn't like the result of the election.
Please don't put words in my mouth. I have not said that.
I
have not said that.
That's what I'm deducing from what you're saying.
Listen to my... Okay, let me speak.
Let him finish. Marina, let him finish.
I've not finished.
I'll come back to you, I promise.
Then you can come back with some silly comeback when I've made my point. Otherwise, what you're saying is the British Prime Minister cannot trust the American President, which would mean the end of the special relationship, which is what anyone would deduce from what you have just said. So do you want to scrap the special relationship because you wish Kamala Harris had won?
No!
She never said that at all, did she? And she's right. He is nothing but a fucking Fruit Loop.
And stop, I mean, really simpleton reductions there. Yeah. So just maybe grow up a little bit. So, no, I understand the role of diplomacy. I understand the game that needs to be played here. All I'm saying is be very conscious of the fact that Trump is untrustable. He is a liar. He's a proven liar, and he is volatile. This is a man who at the moment is talking about... He's threatening to invade Greenland, an area that is a territory that is occupied by a NATO country, right? This man is not to be trusted, Albie. I'm not saying we just
wouldn't invade.
No.
That's a good one to start. We've got to be quite sophisticated about reading Trump, haven't we? OK, we know he's not going to invade Greenland. Let's not be silly about it. He's trolling us to get us talking about it. He's saying, we may consider it. I don't know. But he's not going to, because they've already got a base there, and it would be World War III or some weird version of it. So let's read between the lines here. He's not going to invade Greenland.
So you're saying, this is how trustworthy he is. We can't believe what he says. Well done. Thank you, Jeremy. Case in point.
Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely nailed them both. Absolutely. They just made themselves look incredibly stupid. And she's just absolutely brilliant, isn't she? She just took no nonsense from, what's the name of the guy? doesn't really say. To be honest, I don't really want to know what his name is, because he's a bit of a fucking prick anyway. But is there saying, oh, she wants to do away with the special? To be honest, we don't really have a special relationship. It's one where the only ones who talk about it are us. If you ask any American, they will say, no, never heard of the special relationship. It just doesn't exist, especially in there. But yes, special relationship. What we in the UK say, to feel warm and fuzzy, the Americans could not care less. Absolutely, totally agree. Absolutely, totally agree. And it's not that special a relationship. If only one of you is aware of it. Absolutely spot on. Exactly, Reagan Elite. What special relationship? Yeah, what would I say? Yeah, Albie is in love. Oh, absolutely, properly. I'm shocked. No, he's certainly not Phil. You're all fantastic in my eyes. Are they going to do that again? You mean that Christmas special? I'm not so sure. Because I know they didn't do. I'm not sure if they've done one for the last two. But yeah, it was interesting. The first one, because it wasn't that long after I'd had my operation, and movement were not the best. And I think one of the first things you had to do was to find a coin, because I think it was around the time when we were struggling with lockdowns and whatnot. And I thought, I can barely move as it is. And I thought, well, that's the last one to come with the back with a coin is eliminated. Oh, well, that'll be me then, because I'm certainly not moving from here. So as they were all I could see him on screen. Next thing, it was this mad scramble, as though the air raid sirens had just set off, and boom, Marina, Graham, and everybody else, they'd all just shot off again. I can't imagine. I just sat there going, hello. So I'm not running about. So I'm not sure if they will be, but yeah, if the yeah, exactly. Love Marina. She's brilliant. She's absolutely fantastic. And the amount of shit she gets from cretins like, concrete guy Mike Graham and his followers, they're fucking mental. But yeah, good evening, Tories don't get tasered. Hope you're very well. Absolutely, incredibly condescending and basically putting words in her mouth, isn't it? Anybody who can't see that he's an absolute Fruit Loop is I think they need their heads examining. Channeling David McGuinness, nurse rump is of his media and out his room. Oh my God, he thinks he's the President of the United States. We've not had a special relationship with the US in years. Absolutely, Scott. Good case in point. Yes. Yes, looking forward to all the wonderful trade benefits. Good evening, Matt Parker. Hope you're very, very well. And Spank the Monkey. Hope you're very, very well. Yes, benefits will no doubt arise from our special relationship. Oh, yes. She reminds me of the lovely Rachel Reeves, but with views that ain't a bit shitty. Oh, dear. But yes, hope you're both very, very well. Yep. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was something like 2 or 3 Christmases ago. Did you coin a phrase, Dad? No, I just sat there just going, hello. So, and what made it even more annoying, a couple of days after, because like I've got a bit of a draw with a couple of bit of odds and sods, and the day or two after, I opened it. What was staring in front of me? A 20p coin. So while they were going, pew, 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 I could, if I'd have known, I was just going. I was not impressed when I found out. But never mind. But such is life. But she's just brilliant. You know, she just made them look like complete and utter idiots, didn't she? Oh, so much time for Marina Purkiss. She's brilliant. But just out of interest. Yeah. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, I would. It was proper sickener. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, it might not have known, but this week, apparently, there's been communications between the orange one and our Prime Minister. And let's just say we managed to get a bit of a clip of what they actually said.
Keir Starmer, what a name. I will refer to you as Stormy Daniels for the foreseeable. Your dad was a what? I will not be like the American president in that Love Actually movie. It's a great movie. I love that movie. I will not come over and steal your chubby woman. My favorite character is the Alan Rickman character. I relate to his problems very much. And the placard guy. Good guy, good man. And the one who's on Shag Highway heading west. Route 66, we're renaming it Shag Highway. January 6th, thought pardon them all. Just like a fart, no big deal. Pardon, pardon, pardon. No, you're wrong. I did not say sausages. I said hostages. No, not those ones. You're wrong. Nigel Farage. When does he get in? 2029, maybe? I trust him a lot. David Lammy. I don't know this man. My son is very tall. Have you seen him? Barron. I'm making Canada a state. The Green New Deal's no more, Keir. The new Green Deal is me buying Greenland. That's the new Green Deal. Greenland, that's mine. How much for the United States of Kingdom? We're gonna buy one of your islands. We will. The Isle of Wight. Sounds so beautiful. White's my favorite color. I'm very aware the impression is a 4 out of 10. But it's 2 better than my Keir. And I got a big knob.
And I've got a big knob. That's what we love about Trump. He's incredibly modest. He doesn't like to talk much about his cheesy what's-it. Oh dear. Yes. What's it? Yeah. 2 or 3 Christmases ago, it has been that long since I stopped watching Max and his sycophants of Graham Hughes and other Labour bootlickers. Oh dear. Well, it's been kind of interesting. Kind of, it's like I totally understand people up in you guys up in Scotland. I can understand where you come from, and I do. For me, I do try and remain neutral. If there's something, because like, one thing I've noticed is the fact when they've been going through the employment rights bill, I think it does seem to have a good semblance of approval from the SNP, and so that's been quite an interesting, because I did notice when it came to the votes, I forgot, is it 7 or 9 SNP MPs they all voted in it in approval, so that was interesting. But as I say, I'm just somebody who's sort of like keeping me, how can I put it? It's sort of like keeping me mind, because there are certain things I'm just not impressed with it, because I just think I still don't understand the winter fuel thing. I just don't think that it's really going to gain anything out of it. And I just think it's more, I think it's but it's like I just think it's just more bad publicity than what you actually need. But yeah, Stormy is not impressed. I know what. Yes. Are Labour better than Tories? Yes. Are Tories, are Labour policies dodgy? Yes. Do they get called out or held to account? No, just better than the Tories is the excuse. Do you know what I think? It's a crying shame, and I've said this a couple of times. It's a crying shame that the Lib Dems didn't get their party of the opposition, because I think they would have been held more to account than they are now, because you watch PMQs. He's shit at PMQs, but fuck me, she's terrible at it. And it's a case of, I think any criticisms that any criticisms that the Tories will have, it's just going to be meaningless. They'll just say, well, you've had 14 years to sort this mess out, and you've done no, and it just falls on deaf ears. They're not being held to account, are they, really? Lies and bulk. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Alistair. Yeah, keep open mind. I'm just that way inclined myself. Because like I do look at certain things that they do, and I think, really? I'm not really sure that's the wisest of moves, but I'll stop with a character assassination. Let's not be like that. Yeah. Yeah. It's like when it comes to Labour, I would say I'm probably more to the left than this Labour government. So, and certain things that I do, I think, really, is that wise? But they've done what they've done. But anyway, just to let you know, did you know? Do you know who's rescuing the good people of California? Yes, our strong, fantastic, brilliant new president of the United States. He's single-handedly stopping the fires in California, and this is how he's doing it.
We interrupt this programming for a special news update. President Trump is on site now to personally turn the water back on in California to fight the wildfires. It looks like he has the first valve open and is now working on the second. Oh no, something has gone terribly wrong and President Trump is being swept downriver. I guess it's a good thing shit floats. Good for Trump at least, not so good for the rest of us.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, unfortunately, shit floats. Unfortunately. Good evening, Andrew Luke. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. If you're not subscribed to Andrew Luke's channel, fantastic. He's probably forgotten more than what I know about Doctor Who. Yeah, absolutely, Andrew Luke. Yes, adore the red shoes. But yes. But yes, I just made me chuckle. The wonders of AI. Yes. Yes. Good job, shit floats. Shit floats. Dear. Yes, so our Trump, the Queen of the USA, yes, our Trump, he is basically single-handedly putting out them fires in California. But yes, as I say, if you enjoy all things Doctor Who, subscribe to my good friend's channel, Andrew Luke. Does some sterling stuff on there. But now this is where we're going to get a little bit serious. This is where we're going to get a little bit serious because I'll say, remember last week when we were highlighting the what they call it, let's just say the what they called the Roman salute. And you could tell this is coming because I found this little bit of interaction interesting, and I think, and you've got to say that what she does here is brilliant, and I think anybody who defends what Elon Musk did, I think they should do exactly what this fantastic young lady says.
This salute trutherism is outrageous. This is the most.
Do it right now on TV.
This is the biggest
so
conspiracy.
Do it right now on TV.
It's crazy.
If you think it's normal, if you think this is a normal way to greet people, do it right now on TV.
Scott,
why won't you?
I want to.
Absolutely. Anybody defends that? What Elon Musk did? We'll say, well, go on then, do it. And if you're in public, yeah, go on, do it now. See what happens. See what happens. And, you know, he won't have anything to do with it. He would have nothing to do with it. Because you can tell he's got his look on his face as if to say, not look at her and just try and ignore her because she knows full well he won't do it because if he did, do you think he'd be on the show next week? I bet you are. I bet you your bottom dollar he wouldn't be on that show ever again or any other show. And I just think, yeah, anybody defends that. Anybody defends that, what he did, then just say, well, go on, do it now then. Yeah, if there's nothing wrong with it, you do it now then. Sure, absolutely brilliant. But like this is top class. This is top class. No worries, Andrew, Luke, you know. No worries. This is hilariously funny. This engineer explains Elon's salute.
Hey guys, Tesla Engineer here. I'm going to be breaking down this video from the inauguration. I'm not sure what the hubbub is all about. I'm a scientist, and what really matters here is the angle. Now, the danger zone here is about 135 degrees. We can see that right here. Okay, now, in Euclidean terms, this is what we call the Nazi index, right? If you have an angle, any angle that goes beyond 135 degrees, then boom, you are a Nazi. But here, we have not reached that index yet. We're not in that space yet. However, anything above 135 should be considered in support of the Third Reich. I'm talking about things like futons, reclining beach chairs, the time 250 on a clock. All of those are Nazi propaganda. Elon, however, does not reach that far. Now, not only that, but look at the inverted parabola of the mouth here, right? With someone with genocidal beliefs, we would expect at least 10 degrees of additional concavity in the frown. We don't have that. Instead, anybody who's studied 101 geometry knows this. Instead, we obviously have an upside-down smile, right? An upside-down smile. So clearly, I don't really know what the hubbub is about. Also, this is just a one-off thing, as you can see from this video. God damn it.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Just for you, Andrew, Luke, you said, can you play that again? Because I've noticed it is a bit on the low side. So for you, bloody stop. Yes, for you, just for you, Andrew, Luke. Yes. It does help if I turn it up myself. What a tit.
This salute trutherism is outrageous. This is the most.
Do it right now on TV.
This is the biggest conspiracy.
Do it right now on TV.
It's crazy.
If you think it's normal, if you think this is a normal way to greet people, do it right now on TV.
Scott,
why won't you?
I want to.
This salute trutherism
is. Bro. finds presentation link to share with my tech bro community. I'm sure. I'll say it's from. What they call it. That ACYN. I'm not going to try and pronounce that because I'm liable to fuck up. But yeah, she basically just said to him, "Yeah, did you manage to get that then, my friend? Hope you did." But yeah, absolutely, she's spot on. And like I say, that's what everybody should do. You know, basically call them out because if you don't, you get fucking morons like this clown. Do we all recognise this moron? Because if it's not called out for what it is, they're just basically normalising it. So yeah, truthism. What the fuck does that mean? That's like, because watch what this fucking moron does.
This I see as the last stand for the West. This is the last stand for Christendom. It's make or break time. The whole of the old world is crumbling. Every country in Europe is embracing death. America, as far as I could see, is the only country fighting for life. And that's down to you guys. So God bless all of you for what you're doing. Please keep doing it. I hope that I can encourage you. And my heart goes out to you. God bless.
Yes, there you go. Yes, and yes, he just made it out as does all that nonsense, and like he does, he puts out his tweet and say, "Today I received hundreds of nasty calls, texts, voicemails, and emails today from very bitter, angry, vile leftists. They are often the very thing they accuse you of. I am not a Nazi, but I forgive you for your ignorance. My heart goes out to you. All I'm going to say is you're an absolute piece of shit. I don't want your forgiveness. I just want you to stop being a cunt." And I also think I'd also like you to do is go take your face for a fucking shit and then fuck off. And then once you've done that, go take it for another shit and fuck off even further. And then after that, go take your face for an even bigger shit and then fuck even further off, to a point where you either die of an early death or from leprosy or an early death. Because I don't want your forgiveness. Because I always think these are the worst type of people, you know. These are the worst. You're always going to get evil people, are you? You vile, evil people. Good evening, Flummox. Hope you're well. Hope you're very, very well. But there are people who hide behind God, you know, so they can say their say their most vilest thing. Then there are those that wear they're wearing the cloth, and they think, just because I'm a man of the cloth, I can say whatever I want. Is an absolute vile, disgusting piece of shit. And the best thing I could ever hope for this cunt is that he fucks off. And as luck would have it, oh, look what happened. Oh dear, how sad. Never fucking mind. Yes. Calvin Robinson's licence revoked by the Anglican Catholic Church over political actions. I'll say, yes, you can read it. It says, I'll say, at approximately 3:30 p.m. today, members of the College of Bishops at the ACC were made aware of a post made on X showing the end of a speech made by Cockend Robinson at the National Pro-Life Summit in Washington, D.C. In it, he closed his comments with a gesture that many have interpreted as a pro-Nazi salute. It's not interpreted, it fucking is. While we cannot say what was in Mr. Robinson's heart when he did this, we all know what's in his heart, and it's just hatred. He's just a vile individual. And his action appears, it didn't appear, he knew exactly what he doing, to have been an attempt to curry favour with certain elements of the American political right by provoking its opposition. Mr. Robinson had been warned that online trolling and other such actions, whether in service of the left or right, are incompatible with with a priestly vocation, and was told to desist. Clearly he is not, and as such, his licence in the church, this church, has been revoked. He is no longer serving as a priest in the ACC. Oh dear, how fucking sad, never fucking mind. Yes, and see this, and what annoys me even more is the fact that he has the audacity. He has the audacity to basically do it in the week when it was what it was I forgot, it's Holocaust Memorial Day. And let's be honest, if I was able to speak to that crank, that absolute bottleneck piece of shit, I would say to him, go explain your bollocks to this guy. Yeah, you explain it to after what he says here.
We had to tear a picture of President Benish out of our school books and stick in a picture of Hitler, and there were German soldiers everywhere. My mother took me to the station. A lot of anxious parents not knowing whether they'd see their children again. You know, when you're a refugee, where are you? You lose a lot of papers. You know, you don't bring your filing cabinet with you. I had a small version of this stuck on my luggage. I'm Alf Dubs. I'm a Labour member of the House of Lords. I came to Britain at the age of 6 on a kinder transport from Prague. I arrived in the UK at the end of June 1939, just before the war started. When there was a threat that the Nazis would occupy Prague, my father said he was leaving. He told his cousins, if this happens, he's out. And the cousins said they'll take their chance, and very tragically, in 1942, the Gestapo came for them to take them to Auschwitz. I think it's important that we remember the Holocaust, but above all, its significance has to be the lessons for today. The Nazis started off with words. They started off with abusing Jews and other people, but then it escalated. I was luckier than many. Some had family meeting them as I did, some never saw them again.
Sorry for the rant, I couldn't help it, because I just detest that piece of low-life shit. Anyway, that's the serious part of it over. But, yes. Yes, I'm more... Yes, thank you, Ben Shaw. But, yeah, his arse didn't touch the floor after that. Sacked right away. Church kicked him out 2 days ago. Yes. I'm more Christmas. That's when I performed Evil One by Venom in a church talent show. Nice one, Jack. I am ordained minister by Unitarian Church and also see Church of Subgenius. The latter means I can make all of you ministers congratulations. You're all ordained. Oh, thank you. I am now a man of the cloth. No, man, look, there's more chance of me ever I'd probably be more chance of me touching cloth than ever being ordained. Unless you are already ordained in the subgenial, in which case I've accidentally removed you from the Brilliant, brilliant. I'm of the same opinion. Yes. Yes. Oh, but let's just say, yes, it's good to see you too, my good friend Jeannie, but I hope you well. Yes. Well, as I say, I don't normally do stuff like that, but I just think he just basically did it for clout, didn't he? He just basically. Now it's the Israel government doing the same thing to Palestinians, and they said never again. Yeah, exactly. And they've even defended the utter cretin that is Elon Musk for what he did. Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah, sorry, spanked him on the monkey. Absolutely, wake up, smell. I remember him doing an interview with James O'Brien. It was quite yes, to anniversary of a lot of sad stuff. When I heard it, it kind of reminded. Now I remember, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of you guys remember. Surprise! I think it was where they had they did a story about, I've forgotten the name of the guy, and I'm sure somebody in the chat will remember, where they're talking about where he helped to rescue so many children from Nazi Germany and brought them over here to save them from. Was it Wogan? It could possibly have been, but I was under the impression that it was surprise, but I will. But anyway, as she was saying, telling about the tale, and are there anybody in the audience that would like to hear who was what you call it, who was one of these children, right? And there were loads of people who just stood up, all sat around it, who were all sat around him, and you just think, wow, and you just think. I still remember that to this day, even though I remember I was a kid at the time, and when listening to listening to speak there, it just reminded me of that time. It was quite a powerful moment, so powerful. I still remember it today. But yeah, I'd love to see that cock end go to Alf Dubs and explain to him what he did there was. That he didn't do anything wrong. What an absolute cock end! And as I say, he will not be. He is not a priest anymore, and quite rightly, because he's a piece of shit. But yes, I noticed. Not Schindler, but he saved quite a few. Yes, he certainly did, Frederick. Yeah, I just can't think of his name now. But yeah, sausages. Yes, sausages. Yes, as softly tongue tell. Yes, he was the Eltel, yes. Yeah, don't ever let the turtle poke its head out. Turtle head. Yeah, or the dead otter. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I watched Schindler's List too. The one bit where that poor little lad is hiding down that latrine. He's. The poor lad. You know what I mean? The poor lad. But anyway. Turtle. But not only after our Keir Starmer had a conversation with the orange one, of course, our gaff girl, our Kemi Badenough, she had to get in on the action.
Hello, Mr. President Trump, sir. This is Kemi. No, not Kemi Jong-un. Kemi, the new leader of the Conservative Party. I just wanted to congratulate you on your new presidentialness, particularly as we share such a special relationship. No, not that kind of relationship. Actually, you and I have so much in common, sir. I like eating beef, you love a burger, and I worked at McDonald's. No, I can't take your order now. We do admire the way you're enriching yourselves, exploiting anyone or anything, even at the cost to human life. I've always said, you're a lecher, not a leader. And do thank Vice President Musk for supporting the Tories when we called for a new inquiry into the grooming gangs who sexually abused and raped young women and girls. Yes, that's a bad thing. Anyway, thank you, Mr. President. We look forward to meeting you when you come to visit. Oh no, the UK's not for sale. Hello, Mr. President Thompson.
Yeah, exactly. The UK is not for sale. Yeah, sausages are fake. Yes. Another great lady is Mary Margot, who has been ill, but was very outspoken about politics. Yeah, she's brilliant. She's absolutely brilliant, Mary. I always remember her. Nicholas Watts Winston, that's it. Yes, thank you for that, Paul Muscafripping. I'm not going to try and pronounce it. Paul McSweeney. If I've said it wrong, I do apologise. Cheers for that. But yes. You see, I always remember her in the Blackadders. Especially when the Queen Infanta, the Virgin Queen Infanta, that was hilariously funny. Yeah, she's brilliant. Yes. Else. But yes, The Pianist, anybody, possibly the greatest movie. I've never watched it. Maybe that's something I will have to also, did say it right? Oh, that'll do. That's been my day. That's been my day. Thought The Pianist was a Trump. he has always been a. Yes, The Pianist and Sophie's Choice were great too. Never watched any of them. I might have to write them down. Maybe watch them. One of my favourite films, it has to be Koyaanisqatsi. I do love that film. I do enjoy that film. I think what it is because I just enjoy the music. It's just great music with great bits of, and it kind of encapsulates how the influence of man have, and the damage that it's done to our planet. I always enjoy that film. Lost in Grace, C. Robinson, Robert the Wormbot Kennedy. Yes, Dr. Fauci, Rocket Man, Plot Elon, and In Charge of Science, and Laser Guns. Taylor Green gets lost on Way to Mars. Yes. It is a turd and it's the rain. Have you seen the sequels? Promise you, Daily Mail, you will love the Pianist. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I will look them up then. See if I can find them. But yes, that was. But yes, let's be honest, that is the wonderful Matilda Thorpe. She's hilariously funny, isn't she? Absolutely hilariously funny. And now well, first we now have a message from our new Chancellor, and also in the mix is also a message from a former Prime Minister. Yes, take it away, Rachel Reeves, and everybody take notes.
Hello, I'm Rachel Reeves. Our mission is growth. We want to action growth in the UK and bring growth to the economy, meaning you can bring growth into your garden to grow your bush, making it bigger and stronger. Then you can spread your bush around and everyone will want a piece of your growing bush. Growth.
And what I'm about is growth, growth, growth!
I have some new information to share with you. Things are tricky in this country because of the last government and the £22 billion black hole they put us in.
Was the economic disaster your fault?
No.
Whose was it?
The OBR, the deep state, the woke people, Blairites, Brownites, the transgender mafia, Labour, Lettuce, Andrew Bailey, Cilla Black, and this week I'll be adding in academics.
I can confirm today that we as a government want to achieve net zero and look after the environment. That is why we'll be building a third runway at Heathrow Airport. Good, clean energy.
What's happening with fracking? How do you know it's safe? There have been earthquakes and sinkholes.
I don't accept the premise of this question. It is perfectly safe.
The main reason for building a third runway is to help with exports of salmon and whiskey. Yummy.
Rockford, Blue Stilton. Oh, that's Gouda. Pork markets.
Anyone that doesn't like salmon and whiskey is a disgrace. Goodbye.
Absolutely. Yes. Oh, look, George. I was born in a sky. Grow your bush. Yes. Growth. Yes, absolutely, Andrew N. I've watched Power Scarzi and I'm not going to try and pronounce them from where I am, because my pins are not the best, but I've watched the other two, and even though I enjoyed them both, I'm not sure they're as good as Power Scarzi. I just find the music absolutely brilliant. Tattooist in Auschwitz book. Yes. I've not read it, but I can imagine I would enjoy it. Yeah, she's brilliant, Frederick Roth. She's absolutely hilarious. But yeah, growth. This week I shall mainly be blaming the deep cake. Third runway to export Scottish whiskey and salmon. By the way, it was That's Life and not Wogan. Was it That's Life? Yes, I think you could be right there. Yes. Yeah, that's cracking shout, Matt. Yeah, cheers for that. Something too much bush makes it hard to find things. Sometimes too much bush. Yes, like how her face barely moves. Yes. This is brilliant. So it is in the chat. Cheers for that, Alistair. Thank you very much. So yeah, I don't know how I would cope doing these without my fantastic moderators are absolutely brilliant. But now that we have now got we have now the wise words from the new president of the free world, and not a great impression, Rachel, from Account smiles as she tells young growth is more important than feeding kids. But yes, we have wise words. What do you want me to do? Go swimming? Trump, clearly from the first White House press briefing. Yes, we have news from America where Trump is doing the White House press briefing.
Do you have a plan to go visit the site?
What do you mean the site? It's water. What do you want me to do? Go swimming? You know, the aeroplanes, they're pouring into our country, and this entire thing is actually the Democrats' fault. That's right. This wouldn't have happened if it weren't for Sleepy Joe and Obama. That's right. Maybe we need to build the wall higher, perhaps, so the planes, they can't get in. And actually, if you really think about it, it's DEI's fault. That's right.
I'm trying to figure out how you can come to the conclusion right now that diversity had something to do with this crash.
Well, I know because I have common sense, and unfortunately, a lot of people don't. You know, the planes, they're coming in different directions, and then they're going up and down, higher and lower, depending on the altitude. A lot of people didn't know about this, which is why now we're holding space for that. That's right. But DEI is really to blame. I mean, that Black Hawk sounds pretty diverse to me. We need to look into that if we're being honest. But another person to blame is Pete Buttigieg, that twink. He's a disaster. He's just got a really good line of bullshit. That's right, folks. I just said that on live TV. He ran that department right into the ground, or in this case, right into the Potomac. And that's not all, folks. Tonight you can catch me live on TV signing executive orders just like this one, blaming Joe Biden and the Democrats for this.
Yeah. Yes. Bush is just a reminder you need to buy floss. Nice one, Phil McCracken. Bubum fish. Bigly altitude. He can walk on water. He's the orange Jebus. Absolutely. I visited Auschwitz and the Schindler factory in Krakow in 2016. An unforgettable experience, and which I would never want to repeat. Yeah, I can well imagine. I can well imagine. The new runway will be finished in 2050. Wow. Thing is, how long have they been talking about a third runway? God, that long ago, aren't they? 20th century man, Roy Harper. It was a lefty walk that what did it. You absolutely wake up and smell the roseways. I totally agree. Yes, when Mike Jackson heard about a big chopper bumping into a big jumbo, his son had a text alert on a special app. The head of tails, heads 28 billion pound green deal for the environment. Tells more runway for rich folk. Yeah, probably. Not exactly something I'm not really sure. Do we really need? I'm not really sure, because I'm pretty much sure that I don't enough go through London. Oh, it's not really something that I know right a lot on, but I can see it causing more problems within the party, because there'll be a few in the Labour Party who won't be happy, will they? I've heard that the Sadiq Khan, he's not impressed, is he? Another runway and the flights to North Europe bypass London and go to Germany and France. Sounds like a great business plan. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, my wanker. Yeah, and his wanker alert, yes. But anyway. That's...
Good afternoon.
But let's just say we have a more words of wisdom from the Orange One himself. Because one thing we've noticed, he's a fan of renaming places. And let's just say he's going to town on this one. Take it away.
Good afternoon. After very strongly renaming the Gulf of Mexico as Gulf of America, we will be making further changes effective immediately. Europe will now be known as America Plaza East. The Panama Canal will be known as Trump America Canal of Trump. And of course, Turkey will now be known as Chicken.
Why are you renaming Turkey in particular?
Why are we doing it? Because we can. What are they going to do about it? Does Turkey want a beef over being called chicken? We'll call them beef. What else? Oh, also, we're going to name Hungary Thirsty. But don't worry, the Prime Minister there will do whatever I tell him.
What is behind this policy of changing everyone's name?
Because America will no longer allow people to tell us what to call them. It's like the pronouns. It's over. So what's that? Zelensky's on line 3? Put him on speaker. What else do you want? We're cutting off the aid immediately. Mr. Trump, we demand that you call our country Trump Crane. Trump Crane? Boy, I always thought of it more of a me crane than a Ukraine, but tell me more. Greater Trump Crane. Greatest Trump Crane. Deal, and we will also rename Donbass Donald Bass and retake from Russia. Deal, I love it. Sally, tell Pete Hegseth to give these Trump Cranians whatever they want.
Yes, I've just realised I just had it on mute there. Sorry about that. It was a case of blowing my nose and then I forgot. Yes, so that's all that our Mr. Trump needs to do. Zelensky has to do. Just ring up Trump and say, how about changing Ukraine's name to Trump Crane? Yes, so changing the name to Trump Crane and Donbass to Don Trumpbass. Yes, and he will soon have him eating out the palm of his hand. Because there's nothing... Absolutely, Andrew, and now that would work. That would absolutely work. Imagine Auschwitz back in 1944 and telling people that in 80 years' time people would buy tickets to come here. Mental. R.I.P. Marina Faithful. I loved her version of the Stone song Sister Morphine. I've not heard that one before. I might have to look that one up. Exactly, it would work. Yes, but yes, it's been. But yeah, that's all he needs to do. Just pray to his ego. Just say, we'll just change his name if you give us as much money as you want. And I bet he'd go for it because he wouldn't be able to help himself, would he? He would sell Trump. He'd sell Putin down the river, wouldn't he? Yes. Puppet regime, brilliant. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the song she cut, did she co-write it? I don't know. But anyway, speaking of music, I'll do something for an end for a little bit of a difference. It's like we all love a bit of music, and as somebody who's got right into traditional music as to finish off. As most of you know, I do enjoy getting out the banjo now and again, and I do enjoy getting the banjo out and playing a bit of music. So in the end up, I just thought I do enjoy traditional music, and it's especially, you know, old type traditionally. And one of my favourite songs that I am enjoying learning to play, and I've not quite got it right, is it's a song called Eleanor Plunkett, composed by the Irish harper Turlough O'Connor, and if I've butchered it, I do apologise. But it was arranged by the guitar legend, I think it's a fantastic legend, called Stuart Ryan. And he does a load of book, you know, traditional music, folk music. So, and so in the end up, I was just learning this, so I just thought I'd go out with a little bit of soothing music before we head off, because I don't know if Reagan Elite's doing a live stream tonight, but either way, I'm sure somebody else will. So before we go, we'll just chill out with a bit of music. And also before I finish, big hands up to all my fantastic moderators, been fantastic for me tonight. So I will just let you. So we will just listen to a bit of, no live stream. Well, no worries. But this is a beautiful piece of music. So I will finish off with a bit of soothing music to relax. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's show as much as I do. I enjoy this show. As I say, give a massive thank you to my moderators. Also, thank you for turning up tonight. And hopefully we've all had a good laugh together for a couple of hours. And it just leaves me to say, have a fantastic weekend. See you next week and take care, my friends.